Okay, we here. It was carried on for a light second. So text your girlfriends. I am your girlfriends, and let them know that I'm back on live once again. We're here. So don't forget that August the 13th here in New York City is the legendary cookout in conjunctions with the New York City chapter of Balmain and in conjunctions with the legendary Divas of Honor, Miss Rahi, 155th Street, 8th Avenue at the Rucker Park. We will be having the cookout. Start time is 2 o'clock. You know how that is with the girls. I'll be set up and ready to go and shit like that. So, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at JUSSKELLY. Also, don't forget to go and like my fan page at www.facebook.com/MSKELLYMIZRAHI. So, the reason that I'm doing this live here today, I was supposed to be going to a cookout, but that didn't work out as planned. You know, the people still haven't set up and everything of that nature. So, I didn't make it to the cookout. But I will be going to the strip club later on tonight to celebrate my girlfriend's Roxanne's birthday. Today is Roxanne's birthday. Shouts out to Roxanne. Happy birthday, Roxanne, and many more. And we definitely do love you. And we definitely going to turn up and turn out tonight in the club. But this live today is, I go back and after I post my videos up on YouTube, I go back and I read the comments, and some of the comments touch me. So someone asked me to do a topic on bullying. So I'm here. We're going to do this topic on bullying and the effect and the harm that it can cause someone when you bully someone for personal gain. Like, why? I don't understand why people want to bully people and do the things that they do to people. So, the young transgender woman that hit me up, she lost her mother, she lost her father, she has her cousins and some other family members that come by and they check on her. And her story, she lives, and I guess she lives in a house or wherever she lives at, but she lives next to, it got to be a house because she sat on her grass. So her next door neighbors harass her, they tease her, they tell people her tea and everything that's in the neighborhood. They have parties, they throw all type of trash and stuff in her yard and everything. And so one particular time she said that when it was happening, her family members rolled up and they stopped the people from harassing her. And so like I told her, she said she doesn't want to call the cops. She said the girl that lives in the house next door is 20 years old. She has an 8-month-old baby and she doesn't want to call the cops because she don't want to take a mother away from her child. But if you continue to do the things and let them do these things that they are doing to you, okay, it's going to get worse. You don't want to take that mother away from her child, but God forbid eventually these people decide that they want to take your life. So I think in the best interest is for you to call the cops and have them arrested and set a precedent to let them know that you will no longer tolerate the bullshit and everything that they're putting you through, okay? You have to put your foot down. And if you don't start putting your foot down now, they're going to continuously walk over you, okay? And then you said you was thinking about committing suicide. I urge you not to. I urge you to take and look for every outlet there is to resolve this problem before you think about committing suicide and taking your life for stupid ass ignorant people that really truly have hate and malice in their heart, that they can continuously every day harass you, call you out of your name, spill your tea to different people and everything. These people need help. They really do. Because they have a problem. They're bored. They have nothing to do with their life. If you could sit outside of your house and someone comes walk outside of their house and you harassing them every day you see them, every day, every afternoon you're harassing them and you're doing this and you're doing that to them, you really don't have a life of your own. So I urge that young lady that commented on my video, I urge you to get that bitch locked up. Take her away from that 8-month-old year baby. Okay, get her locked up. Let her know what it feels like to be hurt, to be humiliated, to be embarrassed like she do you every time you come out your house. And her friends want to call you all types of names that you should not be being called, because you're not that person. You're a human being just like everybody else. Blood pumps through your veins just like they pump through her veins. And there is no reason why you should tolerate and let anyone do any of that to you at all. And I urge you, if ever you need someone to talk to, I'm always here. You can hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up in my inbox on YouTube like you did. And we can talk, baby. Because suicide, that's not the way. It's not the answer. I thought about it. Y'all know, I told you. I thought about it for 2 years, at least once a week. For 2 years, I thought about it. That is not the way to go. The only thing you're going to do is hurt other people that's around you. The only thing you're going to do, you'll feel better about the situation because you'll be in heaven with your mother and your father. But think about your cousins. Think about your brothers that came over that day and stopped them from doing what they was doing to you for that day. Think about what effect that's going to have on them if you do that. That's going to devastate them. And then the only thing that's going to do is show your neighbors that they had the power to make you commit suicide. So all that's going to do is escalate them to do it to another transgender, another gay person, until they come across the right one. And like I said, I want to know what state you live in, okay? I really do. Because I would love to come to your state and come and visit you and spend a couple of days with you. I don't even know you. We only talk through videos. We only talk through YouTube and sending messages back and forth. But I would love to come to your state and spend a week at your house. And trust me, shit will be totally different once I leave, baby. Because I'm not going to take no shit from nobody, okay? And I'll give it up And I want them to know, bitch. Wash face, no makeup, hair snatched back, little blemishes showing and everything, bitch. Come out the door with poom shorts on, untucked and everything, so they can know, so they can have something to say. So I can show them what it feels like to bully someone, to do the things that they did to you. That's what you need, honey, okay? But Alexis, if you're still on the chat, yes, they have out. Yes, it's an outlet. I think it's an outlet out there. I'll go over there and check. But yes, I think there's an outlet, honey. But bring everything that we need, okay? Thanks, boo. Okay, because you know I be getting texts and everything and stuff while we be on the live phone calls and everything. But that really hurt me when that person, you know, told me that underneath one of the videos. It's like, really? Like, people are still like, you know, you have the little snickers and the little whispers and things of that nature and stuff from people, but for people to outright, like, people are really still like outright. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? So yesterday we was at Mother Burger, right? Me and Alexis and Claudia. And we're sitting at the table, and I just wanted to see the reaction of the other gay people that was sitting around us. Because, you know, me, Alexis, Claudia, we all sitting at the table, you know. We all look like Kant and everything, you know, in our little dresses and stuff, you know. So I just wanted to see the reaction of the people around us. And would anybody say something? But no one said anything. The other gay people that was at the other table just looked and stared and gave me the only nasty look. But no one said anything at all, Miss Thing. So, me and Alexis and Claudia sitting at the table, and we waiting for one of our friends to come, which was a butch queen. So, I say to Alexis, because Alexis got off the phone, I say, your faggot fucking friends, your dick sucking faggot cocks in their ass friends, always taking a long time to come and got us sitting here waiting and everything. The expression and the looks on these people's face was utterly gagging that this cunt was sitting at this table and was saying this. And so I kept looking at the one boy because he looked like he wanted to say something, but he didn't say something. And if I was a straight woman and that was a gay man on the other side, I probably, if the roles were reversed, I probably would have had to go over to him and say something to him. Like, why are you doing that? That's not right. But he just sat there and he just looked at me with disgust. But baby, when shit like that happens in this world, in this society, it's time for us to get up and it's time for us to start saying something. Okay? It's not for us to sit back and keep biting our tongues and everything, baby. Because you continue to keep biting your tongues, it's going to keep happening. And it's going to keep on happening. It's time for us to get up, stand up, and say something. Because even though I was a transgender woman and he didn't know that, I would have said something like, really? Excuse me? I would have said, excuse me, miss, what gives you the right to say that about her friends? I don't know y'all relationship or whatever, but I'm a gay person, and that, like, really offended me that you said that. But people don't. People just sit back and it happens. You can see a transgender woman or a gay person getting bullied, or a lesbian getting bullied, or somebody harassing them, and you walk right past them and no one says nothing, no one does nothing, but they just look, or either they pull their phone out and they start recording it instead of somebody getting up and saying something and acting. And we start standing together and working together, this shit will be different. It will surely be different. Because we allow the people to continue to do the things that they do because it's not us that it's happening to. But when it comes and it happens to us, then we sit back and we like, damn. But now you remember a couple of months ago, it happened to that person. And you walked past and you didn't say anything. Now that it happened to you, now you want to say something. Now you want people to react. Now you want people to be a part and come together as a community. But did you come together as a community when it happened to that person? No. You sat there, you laughed, you chuckled, you recorded it, and you kept it moving. And then you came home and you posted it up on Facebook. And you did nothing to help that person. But now it's your turn, and now you want someone to help you. But no one's there to help you. They did the same thing you did to that other person. Y'all bitches need to get it together. I'm for real. Like, you know, it really touched me. It really touched me when that girl sent me that message and told me everything she was going through. And then out of everything that she was going through, she still had a heart and still thought about this girl's 8-month-old baby and did not call the cops on this girl. Bitch, it's time to call the cops on her. Okay? Someone else that's in that house will take care of that baby, or that baby will be in child protective services until she comes home from jail. But she will realize not to disrespect another gay, lesbian, transgender, or queer person ever again in her life. Okay? Do you see how that guy, I think it was in Chicago, when he pulled out that gun on that child? Okay? He didn't think even whether the gun was real or whether the gun was fake. He pulled it out because the guy had on tight jeans, not knowing if the guy was gay or not. There's so many guys around nowadays that wear tight clothing, you can't tell who's gay or who's straight or whatever, because everybody wears skinny jeans. Everybody wears tight clothes. But he pulled that gun out, and when the video went viral and everybody started hearing about it, and he made his first video talking mad shit, and he was on drugs, and he was on this, and he was on that. But then eventually, when it really came to the light, then he wanted to go back and make another video and start apologizing and all types of things. So if you stand up, young lady that sent me that message, if you stand up for yourself and you do what you got to do, trust and believe, the situation will definitely turn out to be different. Put that bitch in jail for a couple of days. Okay? And you know, you need to, even though, like you said, some cops believe your story and some cops don't believe your story, just keep making your reports. Okay? Find out her name. Get you a nice old order of protection against her. Okay? Keep making reports and making reports and making reports. Okay? So you can have a paper trail. So when everything goes down, you have a paper trail to back up everything that you said. Every time you called the cops and you made a report and the cops didn't do anything or the cops didn't say nothing, but you filed the report and it's on record and you have a docket number for that report. You save all of that and all of that and all of that and all of that and all of that. So when it gets real critical, and you get all those cops' names too. So when it get real critical, and if something, God forbid, something eventually happens to you, you have your reports, you have your documents, you have all of those cops' names, and you can say, I was making reports, but no one believed me because I'm just another black transgender, so they didn't believe me. But you have your reports, you have your paperwork, you have everything you need to take and send their ass up the river and send her ass up the river right along with them. Okay? So I just urge you, that's what I just urge you to get it together. I just urge you to seek help. But if you really want to seek some help, I hope you're in one of the states that I like to visit, because I'll come down and visit you. Honey, stay at your house for a day or two. I want them to talk some shit to me. Bitch. I'm gonna carry, bitch, I ain't giving it up like that. We don't give it up like that. We don't do that. This here is itching. I just washed her today, so she's itching and stuff. You know, she's still drying and stuff, honey. But it is what it is. It's just being real. We gotta stop letting these people think that because we're gay. Hello, baby. Hello. We gotta stop letting these people think because that we're gay and transgender and bisexual and homosexuals, that they can just do and say whatever the fuck they want to say to us. No. I don't urge it, baby, but I ain't even gonna say that, baby, because you know my videos go all over the place, baby. I don't want nobody to attack me and stuff, baby. But baby, the same way they like to read us and bash us, it's the same way the roles can definitely be reversed. You can definitely reverse those roles, baby, okay? Baby, you know what that girl need? What she need is, what you need, girl, honey, what you need is a bad bitch like me, a bad bitch like my sister Alexis Clark, a bad bitch like my sister motherfucking Nicole Khan, baby, to come down to your state where you at, honey, okay? And find some other gay people in your motherfucking state where you at. And we need to throw a cookout at your motherfucking house with all the gays invited to your house, to your motherfucking cookout. Now, we're gonna even the score, okay? Because she got all her friends and all her peoples over there. So, let's have all your gay friends come over. Let's see how they're going to react to that. Because, see, you're timid and you don't want to really have an altercation. But if you got some bad motherfucking bitches over and we eating and we drinking and the girls are sniffing and doing what they doing and we're having a good time and they get crazy, they wouldn't be ready for what's going to happen, okay? Baby, but my mouth is too far. Trust me, in Dallas, they keep the kids. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, it's really crazy. Like, you gotta get it together, baby. Get it together, and it's definitely gonna all work out in your best interest. I'm telling you, I'm urging you to call the cops and have that cunt motherfucking arrested. Have her arrested. Her and everybody else that's over there that harasses you and do the things that they do to you, have them arrested. And trust and believe, no one will say anything else to you. Option 2, be in a state where me and my girls come through. Honey, we'll come over, have cocktails, sit outside on the front porch and everything, honey. I bet you they won't say nothing. Shit. If they say something, honey, we're gonna have to open up a can of whoop ass. Honey, okay? But I don't promote violence, but if it comes to that, that's what it is. It is what it is. But you need to stop. They need to stop. Bullying, people should not be bullying and doing the things that they are doing. They're bullying kids in school. They're cyberbullying. All this different type of bullying is ridiculous. For what are y'all bullying people for? What? How do someone sit on the internet? How do someone sit on the internet Why do someone sit on the internet and do what they do? I don't understand. Honey, hold on. Hold on one moment. How do someone sit on the internet and bully someone? For what reason do they sit on the internet and bully people? I don't understand. Why? You sit on the internet, you bully people on the internet for what reason? For what reason do people have to sit on the internet and bully people? Why do they do what they do? I don't understand. What is it? We're talking about bullying. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about bullying. That's what happened. Someone was bullying someone, and they sent me a message, and they wanted me to talk about bullying. So I was talking about bullying. That's what happened, Bobby. We was talking about bullying. Yes. So, but it's crazy. I don't understand. Can leave comments. The young lady, I'm not gonna put her name out there because she didn't tell me I could put her name out there. And when I went back to go and look at the message was it was deleted from underneath the video. So I guess she thought she had put it in my inbox on YouTube, but it was actually on the comments. So I guess when I comment back to her, she seen that it was public. So she took it down. So I'm not going to put her name out there. But they was bullying her, harassing her, teasing her, the cunt, all her friends, the boyfriend, and everything. And she don't want to get them locked up, baby. But like I told her, lock their asses up, throw away the key, baby. Like, really? This is what y'all doing? Y'all still doing this in 2016? Like, I don't understand. It's a lot of things that's still going on in 2016 that I just don't understand. 2016, people are still bullying people, cyber and bullying. People are still catfishing people, Miss Thing, making fake profiles. It is 2016, bitch. Like, unmask yourself, bitches. Like, I don't understand why bitches are still masking themselves. Why bitches are still hiding behind fake profiles. That I just don't understand. I really don't. Why? Cyberbullying is when they harass people underneath their pictures, they send them all type of taunting messages and all types of things. The same thing, it's the same thing as being live and in person with someone in school or wherever they may be at. The same way they bully them in person, they bully them over the internet. So they call it cyberbullying. That's what cyberbullying is. Okay? And it's crazy. Baby, really? This is what people do with themselves. Like, I've done many things that I regret doing, but bullying somebody and taunting somebody and no, baby. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Bullying someone, bitch. Really? Only pussies bully people. That's who bully people. People that's pussies bully people. People that don't have a fucking backbone to stand up on bully people to try to make themselves look better for others around them. You're still ugly. You still ain't shit. You're never going to be shit. You're never going to amount to shit, bitch. Okay? So stop bullying people. Stop doing the things that y'all do. It's ridiculous. You're bullying someone for what? Baby, yeah, they don't. Baby, I want bitches to unmask their stuff. Like, I tell people, oh, this is another thing. If you send me a friend's request on Facebook and you have 2 pictures, I will not accept you. Okay? It is 2016. We have no time for fake profiles. I do not accept people unless you have multiple albums and multiple pictures. I will not accept you. Bitch, I don't give a fuck how many mutual friends we got. It is 2016. We are not doing fake profiles and all types of shit anymore, honey. Y'all girls need to cut it out. This thing, unmask yourself. Be the real you, baby. When you become the real you, I think you'll be more comfortable with yourself as a whole. Okay? Because like I told people once I came home and when I was in prison, I'm confident from my head to my toes, okay? And that's before I went to prison. I was confident from my head to my toes. And I knew myself and I respected myself. But now, after coming from prison and I know myself wholly inside and outside, I'm more confident than I was before I went to prison. So if bitches thought that I was a beast before I went to prison, just imagine now if a bitch was to ever try me, baby, what would happen? But I'm not here to bully people and do the things, baby. You see, I come out, I'm very calm, cool, and collect. I don't get into it with the girls, which the girls try. All the last 4 balls I've been to, I have been taunted, I have been read, and all types of things. And not once did I give a reaction or a rebuttal. I paid them. Because silence is golden. When you pay a bitch, it pulls that vein in their neck and in their forehead even more. When you pay a bitch and you say nothing back to them and you ape them like they're not even there. Move on. It is what it is. It was a chop. It's another ball tomorrow. And you pay them. Please, let's get on to the next category. That aches someone even more than even rebuttaling back to them. Because when you rebuttal back to them, all that makes them do is react. Every reaction has a reaction. So when you don't react to the bullshit and the nonsense that people subject you to, it's like, yeah, whatever. Oh, she paid me. That's not what I expected. I expected her to get loud and rambunctious and act like an animal and start going crazy and wild and doing everything that she normally does. But that's not what we got from her. She sat there and she was cool, calm, and she was such a fucking lady about it. They gag. Honey. So, that, I just wanted to talk about the little bullying thing, well, it's not little, it's a major issue, but I just wanted to talk about that and stuff, because someone asked me to talk about that. And I also, like I told y'all, when I put these videos up, if y'all want topics or y'all have something that y'all want me to discuss, all you have to do is just comment underneath the video. And if it's something that I feel that I can discuss and I can talk about, I will definitely make a video and sit down and talk about it, and we will discuss it, and we'll definitely, have a topic on it and chime in. Eventually once I start getting out, I'll be sitting down with different girls and having roundtable discussions and stuff and everything, A lot is going on, and schedules is conflicting with different people for me to sit down with different people and talk with them and interview them and get personal and get down and deep and dirty with my topics with the girls. But I have to shout out the icon Jahad Ebony. Because last night, before I went to bed, Night before I went to bed, I was in the Tins of Chops chat room, and I seen that he had his testimony up. So I definitely do, and I sat there and I watched it, and I teared up, and I cried, just, from hearing his story and knowing his story, because I have known Jahad for years. But we say hi, we say bye, and and stuff like that, but we have never actually sat down and actually had a conversation. But to listen to his story and to know his story and to know where he came from and to where he's at today, I have to say kudos to him for actually sitting there and just getting open and honest with everything that he talked about. So shouts out to the icon Jahad Ebony for definitely giving his testimony and telling his story. Definitely. A lot of girls need to give their testimony and give their stories, Miss Thing. It helps you to things that you have bottled in, that you feel that you can't talk about or you're not willing to talk about. When you release all of that anguish and all of that pain and all of that hurt that you have inside of you, oh, it feels so much better for your inside and for your... It helps. It really does. It really, really, truly, truly helps you to let it out. Okay? I know for a fact that it helps you, baby. Okay? I sat in prison for many, many months. 677 days, actually, to be exact. And I cried and let things out and talked to people and let things out. And it felt so good to let it out and let the healing process begin with life. To live life with pain and sorrow in your body and in your system is unhealthy for you and for people around you. But to let it out and to get it out begins the healing process and makes it better for you. Okay, it makes it better for you and yourself all together. To get yourself to that point where you can heal and you can let it out, baby, it is a lifetime of joy and pleasure to get it out and to let it out. I am the icon, Kelly Mizrahi. I love y'all all for loving me. Whatever bathroom, whatever alleyway you girls definitely do go into, please make sure you do practice safe sex, because the life you save will definitely be your own. Share this video to everyone that you know, because this video and these words might help the next person if it did not help you. Goodbye.